I would say my experience at Harvard has largely been shaped by my experience as a member of the Harvard women's lacrosse team and the values that our team celebrates and are determined to create. So our 3 values are buy-in, gratitude, and relentlessness. These values have really shaped who I am and who I'm gonna be leaving Harvard. I have such powerful teammates that have taught me so much, how we come from different backgrounds and how we come onto the field to really pursue and fight for a goal of winning. And I think that same battle mentality has helped me in every aspect of my life, whether that's my personal health challenges or my research. The idea started formulating my sophomore year when I took this course called Who Lives, Who Dies, Who Cares? And we studied how different epidemics and different diseases have different levels of mortality, not just depending on how severe the disease was, but also depending on where it originates and what kind of people it impacts. I was diagnosed with cancer 2 days before that class started. And so I was going through my own experience of battling a rare and complicated disease. And I was so fortunate to have such a strong team and such strong support. And I was really motivated to study this specific disease, Ebola, because it impacted a country that was facing poverty. And so I wanted to use the resources that I had to really dig deeper into, why Ebola came to Guinea in the first place and how to protect vulnerable communities going forward. So my findings first showed that decades, even centuries of deforestation and economic exploitation from Western countries contributed to the perfect conditions for this virus to spread and then for it to infect a 2-year-old toddler who was inside his village. So the index patient for this specific epidemic was not a hunter. He had not consumed any bush meat. He was literally sitting in a tree right outside his village, which shows how close the village was to these disease vectors. Every 5 years, countries come together to determine their nationally determined contributions. And this year was the COP where they were deciding how much money to allocate and where. So I wanted to be there, hopefully, learning and also potentially sharing my own perspective. And when I got to COP, I actually didn't schedule ahead of time to present at all. I just was so inspired by the people around me who were presenting, and I felt encouraged by the perspective that I had to offer. So even though I wrote about a really sad topic that had tragic outcomes, I'm still hopeful for a more resilient future, for global health, and for just health of the environment.